Hey, Compass family, welcome back. Today, we wanted to take a moment to discuss a really rare topic that's hardly discussed out there online and in common conversation. That topic has to do with when you're applying for credit with certain creditors and institutions, and understanding that some of them do hard pulls from an individual bureau. Oftentimes, there's situations and circumstances where a hard pull would be done across all three bureaus. Usually that's your mortgages and things of that sort, but most hard credit pulls that has to do with like getting credit cards or personal loans, sometimes auto loans, they're pulling from one bureau, right? So understanding this mechanism, there's an advantage there pretty much, especially for those of you that are rebuilding your credit. You'll find oftentimes that one bureau will have a higher score than the other credit bureau, which is common in the credit rebuilding process or credit enhancement process, or even for those of you with good credit. You'll find that your score is just not the same across the three bureaus, because the reality is they're not collaborative in any way. The three bureaus do not work together in any way, shape, or form. What they do is do their own thing, pretty much. They report differently. A lot of them have different information showing on there. So with that, it's going to work into your overall score. One bureau might have a negative account showing, the other one may not. One may have certain personal information that's inaccurate and the other ones may not. So what you want to do to put this strategy at its best is get your credit scores from any credit monitoring company, or request a free one. You're entitled to a free one every year. You pull it, identify which credit bureau has the highest credit score first, one, and then two, take a look at the credit profile and see which one doesn't have regulatory remarks, or which one is just more expeditious in the cleanup process, if for those of you doing your credit repair, in getting certain items deleted or removed. What you do at that point, you go in, you identify which institutions and creditors pull from each bureau. So, for example, at this time, PenFed only pulls from Equifax, something like that, right? So you go in, we have a list, by the way, if you go on our site, or we can provide it to you if you request it, that shows which institutions pull from where. And each year that can change, or each month, it depends. Many institutions love to pull from Experian. So let's get that out of the way right off the top, because Experian to them most times appear to be very comprehensive and very critical. They catch a lot of things. And then Equifax, after they had the data breach a couple years ago, that made a lot of institutions shy away from them. Many institutions are coming back to them now, but that is a part of the reason. And Equifax is a little more lenient at times in terms of the scoring. So institutions, once again, they like to take measures that will help them to reduce as much as their risk. So of course they're going to go with the bureau that's most comprehensive and critical, being Experian. However, at the same time, some institutions and some banks and lenders and etc. have relationships with a particular bureau, so they might use that. For example, student loans at this time, 2023, is using TransUnion to pull for your score to see if they want to extend you a private loan at this time. So you want to use those different features at your advantage, right? So for example, if your score is high with Equifax or Experian, you go in, you do a hard pull with those bureaus on the same day. Remember that, do it on the same day, because when you do all the inquiries on the same day or in the same credit cycle, it has a lower impact on your overall score.